Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn automating the creation of marketing survey questions using AI agent. So let's suppose I'm running a marketing agency and I want to generate marketing survey questions based on the target audience. Doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I'm completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Sheets, OpenAI. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI and then again Google Sheets. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to add a new data in my Google Sheets spreadsheet, the questions will be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI and my rows will be automatically updated in my Google Sheets spreadsheet. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to automate the creation of marketing survey questions using AI agent. For that, I have created an automation workflow where I have built connection between Google Sheets and OpenAI with the help of Pabbly Connect. And now we are going to check this automation workflow once. For that, I am going to open my Google Sheets spreadsheet which I have created by the name marketing survey questions, and I am going to add all these fields like campaign name, product and service, target audience. As soon as I add all these fields, you will see the questions will be automatically generated and added in my Google Sheets spreadsheet. I am quickly going to add all the fields, and here I have added all the fields. Campaign name is SaaS trial feedback, product service is marketing automation, target audience is digital marketers, and you can see that just few seconds it took to add all the details. Here we have generated 5 questions. What's the biggest headache you face when it comes to marketing automation? If you could wave a magic wand and improve one feature, how do you usually stay on top of your marketing tasks? What marketing goals are you hoping? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? So these are the questions which we have generated with the help of OpenAI. And this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate the creation of marketing survey questions using AI agent. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Sheets and OpenAI with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now, after browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see 2 options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now, if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name and then have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as Automating the Creation of Marketing Survey Questions Using AI Agent. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I'm going to select this as AI Agent and then click on Create. Here, workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, 2 boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to automate the creation of marketing survey questions with the help of AI agent. Now here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the fields like the campaign name, product and service, target audience, and then I automatically want to generate the question. Now trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to add all these fields and then action says do this, then generate the question. So here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Sheets in which I will be adding all the fields, and then in my action application, I will be taking OpenAI with the help of which I'm going to generate the question, and then I'm going to take Google Sheets again where all the generated questions will be added. So here in my trigger application, let's quickly take Google Sheets. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new or updated spreadsheet row. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I'm going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So this is my Google Sheets, and I'm going to add a campaign name, product and service, target audience quickly first. So here I have added the details. Campaign name is new fitness app, survey, product and service fitness mobile app, and the target audience is fitness enthusiasts. Now I want to generate the marketing survey question for this. What I'm going to do, I have to build the connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets. So now to build this connection, I have to go towards this extensions, go to add-ons, and then click on this get add-ons. Here Google Workspace Marketplace will appear in front of me, where I need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And this is showing installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, make sure that you follow the same process. Install this Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now after that you install this Pabbly Connect webhooks, it will start appearing over here. From here you have to go towards this initial setup. Now this initial setup box has appeared in front of me, where I need to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. This is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here. Next, I need to enter the trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data entry column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Here my final data entry column is column C, which means whenever I'm going to add a data in this particular column, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply click on the send test, and you will see the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Here trigger column simply means the final data entry column or the end column on which I am going to add the data. We are not going to add the data in this column D, because we are going to add the generated response or the generated questions of the AI agent, which is OpenAI. So here my trigger column becomes column C. I'm simply going to click on the send test, and you will see all the data will be sent to my Pabbly Connect workflow, and here test data sent successfully. Now to make this setup, I have to click on the submit button also. So setup configured successfully. Now I have to follow a very important step. I have to go towards this extensions, go to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and do not forget to click on the send on event button. This step will make sure whatever data you add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. So this step is very important. Whatever data you add in future, it will be sent only if you click on the send on event. Now let's quickly open my workflow and check whether this data has been sent to my workflow or not. And if I scroll down, I can see that I have received the response. The trigger column was column C. Target audience was fitness enthusiasts. Spreadsheet name was marketing survey questions. Product and service was fitness mobile app. The campaign name was new fitness app survey. Here, as soon as I have added all the details in my spreadsheet, I have captured that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets with the help of this webhook URL is successful. And now whenever I'm going to add a new field in my Google Sheets spreadsheet, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I'm going to capture the detail, I want to generate marketing survey questions on that. So for that, in my action application, I'm going to take my AI agent or my action application as OpenAI. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as chat GPT and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. Following the help desk given below, I'm going to enter this token and I'm going to click on the hyperlink given over here. And it has taken me towards this API keys page. Now to create a new token, you simply need to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the name is test. The project will be default project and the permissions will be all, and then you simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you need to copy and simply paste that over here. Here I have already an existing connection. I have created this connection multiple times. That's why I'm going to select the existing connection and then go with save. Here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the AI model and the prompt. In this drop down, I can find all the AI models. I'm going to select this as GPT-4o mini, and next I need to enter the prompt. So I'm going to enter the prompt in a way that I have all the fields in my Google Sheets, and I'm going to map those fields, and based on that field, I want to generate the marketing survey questions. I'm quickly going to add the prompt like, here I have entered the prompt, generate 5 pre-launch survey questions in a casual tone for this, about this. The language should be English and it's a part of Dash campaign. Just give me the content, which means just write the questions. So this line is also very important so that I do not receive the rest of the content generated by the OpenAI. Now I'm going to enter all these details which are blank. I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. Here I have received the response from Google Sheets, and when I click on this field, over here I'm going to click on this field, and you will see that this Google Sheet start appearing over here, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. So I want to generate the survey questions in casual tone for, so I'm going to generate the question for fitness enthusiasts. So generate 5 pre-launch survey questions in casual tone for fitness enthusiast about, I'm going to enter the product or the service. So the product or service is fitness mobile app. The language should be English and it's a part of the Dash campaign. So the campaign name is this. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time you receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered these details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and you will see that in no time we have received the response. In this message content, I have my marketing survey generated questions with the help of AI agent. What's the one feature you wish every fitness app had? When it comes to tracking your workout, how do you like to stay motivated? If you have a personal trainer in your pocket, what kind of workout? What's your go-to method for scheduling and planning your workout? So these are the questions, and I want to add these questions to my Google Sheet spreadsheet. I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then again I'm going to search for my action application Google Sheets, and then in my action event I'm going to search for update row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. You have to select your account in which you have logged in your Google Sheets, and then you have to grant away some permissions. You can do that because your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. Here, as now I have already an existing connection, I have selected existing connection and then go with save. Here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter the spreadsheet name. Over here, the spreadsheet name is Marketing Survey Questions. So I'm going to select my spreadsheet from this drop down as that, and then you will see it has automatically detected the sheet. I need to enter the row index. Now I want to enter the generated question in this column D, row 2. Over here you can see the row is 2. So I'm going to enter row 2, but we are not going to enter this manually again. We are going to map the data which we have received from Google Sheets. When I'm going to add the data, like when I'm going to add the data in this row 3, I'm going to receive the response, and you will see that it will be automatically replaced with this row 2. So that's why we are going to map the row index instead of manually entering this. We do not require all of these fields, so we are going to skip this, and then I'm going to enter the generated questions, which is this. Now after adding this generated questions field, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and here I have received the response. I'm going to open my Google Sheet spreadsheet, and here we have instantly added all the details in my spreadsheet. Now to summarize, with the Google Sheets as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, we entered the data and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted OpenAI to generate the marketing survey questions for us. So we took OpenAI, selected the AI model, entered the prompt, and then received the response. After this, I wanted to add these generated questions to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So I took Google Sheets again as my action application and then can map the generated questions over here. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created the automation between Google Sheets and OpenAI with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.